Good morning, guys. So it's Monday morning. I'm back on your screens. So it can only mean one thing. Today we're going to be making another donation. So if you've never seen any of my videos before, my name's Paul and I live in Gosport and I run a little fundraiser called One Box of Fudge, which basically, as I say every week, is as simple as I make fudge from my bright yellow kitchen at home, and all profits are donated to charity. So we're in February, so it all started at the end of November, just so randomly, and it's kept on going. And as I've said a million times before, as long as you keep buying fudge, I will keep making it, and I will keep making donations to local charities, causes and organisations. So it's an amazing feeling to be back again for the 15th donation from One Box of Fudge. Literally would not be doing this without you guys. And I passed 400 boxes of fudge sold at the weekend, which is absolutely incredible considering this started from one box of fudge that was made as a Christmas present for family. So yeah, here we are. So this week, it's been a really busy week. As you know, there was lots of bits happening with the paper, the news story last week, and sort of continued on through the week as well. So hello to any new followers who've started following me on my Facebook or Instagram page. It's really nice to see you all. I absolutely love meeting the customers as well for One Box of Fudge. Such a lovely bunch of people, all trying to make a difference. And this week it's no different. I'm going to be donating £100 this week to Gosport Voluntary Action, which is based at 96 Pavilion Way, so not far from where I am actually. And basically what GVA do is an amazing amount of different things, but they do a lot to help our older, more vulnerable residents or those with disabilities. They also do things like they help to raise awareness for mental health by hosting events such as the one that they're doing on the 27th of February at Gosport and Fair and Rugby Club between 12 and 3. They also do, they help out local charities by hosting events for local charities to be able to meet funders that might be able to help further their cause. So they do lots of different things. Why I wanted to highlight GVA is because there's a lot going on with them at the moment, and they're needing help. They're looking for volunteers. They're looking for workers. If you follow them on Facebook, they're called Gosport Voluntary Action. They're really good at updating their feed with what they're looking for. They're really reactive to that. So if any of the following roles I'm about to mention appeal to you, then go on their Facebook page for more details about it. But at the moment, GVA are currently looking for volunteers for their advocacy service, try saying that after a few drinks, to help out local residents. So they're looking for a specific skill set for that. So if you go on their Facebook page, you'll see the type of skills they're looking for that role, because it's going to be to help people sort of know what their rights are, to help maybe with bills and medical stuff like that. So there's a specific skill set they need for that role. But if that interests you, then go on their Facebook page for further details. They're also looking for skilled and kind-hearted self-employed gardeners to join their Mend and Tend team. What a beautiful name that is, Mend and Tend, in a paid role as well. It's £10 an hour. And again, that will be helping local Gosport residents with gardening, hedge cutting, stuff like that. Further details on their Facebook page. The role I actually specifically wanted to highlight with this video though was they are looking for befrienders, which in that role, basically, it would involve you giving up whatever time you have spare to visit a local resident, which even if you only have an hour to spare a week or, or a month, it's amazing what a difference that can make. And all it would do is it would involve you, going to visit a local Gosport resident and sitting and having a chat. And it's an amazing how simple that is, but how important that is. I know in my role as a practice manager for a dental practice, one thing that we see a lot, that there's a few things that we actually see a lot with patients that come into a practice. And one of the main things is we see a lot of elderly patients and, they might be living on their own now. They might have lost their partner. They might have, sort of be in a position where they live far away from their family. And they're sort of just going through day-to-day life with not a lot of interaction from the outside world. And it's actually really heartbreaking that, this happens, and it happens a lot. And sometimes I'm a great believer in if you don't use it, you lose it. And what I feel is when people spend a lot of time in isolation, probably a lot of us realise this in COVID as well, after going through what we went through with the pandemic, is isolation without a lot of interaction, how it can really affect your mental health. And that can be at any age. So I love the fact that with their Befriender service, they are really looking after the elderly residents in the community, or even it might even be local residents that aren't as mobile and that have a disability which prevents them from socialising. But it would be amazing if anyone watching this video has got any time to spare, whatever age, full training will be provided by their amazing welfare team. And if you want further information on this, please contact Laura Drew on 02392 604 681, or you can email her at laura.drew@gva.org.uk. For further information on all the other roles that I briefly mentioned before, if you can either add them on Facebook, like I said, Gosport Voluntary Action, or you can call GVA on 02392 583 836, or you can drop them an email at mail@gva.org.uk. They've got a lot going on there. They're doing so much in so many different ways for the local community. And £100 donated to them, that will actually pay for 10 hours worth of befriending. If you go on their donation page, it kind of breaks down what what your donation can do. So I love the thought that whatever they use the money for, I know that it will go to an amazing cause. But it's important for me that we look after everyone in the community, whoever you are, whatever age group you are. I'm really close to my nan and granddad, even though they live in Essex. I absolutely love them to bits. So I kind of think of it, like it's someone's nan and granddad, isn't it? So yeah, I really hope that someone watches this video and decides to either become a befriender, help them out with gardening and join the Mend and Tend team, or does the advocacy services. All of them are very needed, Very important roles. And yeah, I really hope someone gets the information from this video and just goes for it, because it will make such a difference to so many people. So anyway, try to keep these videos short, but I always chat too long, I know that. So I want to wish you all a very happy Monday. I hope you all have an amazing week, and fingers crossed I'll be back next Monday to make a donation on behalf of One Box of Fudge, which I could not do without the people buying fudge every week, which I know is you guys watching this video. If you want to see my current price list, it's at the top of my Facebook page and Instagram stories. And just DM me to order some, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye guys.